off the face-off Brown, has Hutson in his face, and now Tuck able to pick up. Tuck comes in deep. Tuck now goes high to Copeland. Copeland's shot attempt was deflected and now handled on the run by the Warriors as they race to the Terrier zone. Capone, first line set. Guess not. Forsmark, speaking of Sweden, could not squeeze by Zabanet. Turned around by Hutson, but right into the path of the far point area. Now it's out. And Stevens will play it down for Peterson. Peterson now swoops in. Peterson looking to go to the paint there.
Had Lane Hutson crash a weak side.
Just didn't see him. And now right back comes Ben Brayer. Brayer throws it to the far corner of the BU zone. Played there by Hutson. Now turned over by the Terriers. Look out. Brown with a shot. That one spins wide. Looking to center. It comes off, but they don't get clear possession as Green will run it all the way around to the far side. Wilmer plays it back. Hutson uses his partner here, McCarthy. McCarthy begins to advance. Touched at the line by Kaplan on the clearing.
That's it. Get it deep.
Zivlak looking for an escape route. He turned it over. Hutson, center point, mirrored.
Look at the two wings, how high they are.
Right in their face. Hutson deals it down. Hutson looks like he's going for a little skate. As now Wilmer cruises back. Wilmer leaves it for Green. Green comes to the near circle. Wilmer gets grabbed there.
Could have been a hold.
Yeah, easily. And now back to center comes Esselin, and Esselin will offer it to the BU zone.
You know, we talk about little things Lane Hutson does. That time there, you talked about him rolling with the puck out high, but he pretty much had 2 picks once he got rid of it, trying to get in the way of 2 Merrimack defenders.
Makes a good lead here to Peterson, but Peterson gets upended in the far corner by Bookman. Low, Leppinen looking to center it. Puck hops up and over the Terrier net. Tracked down by Tuck. Tuck lays it back here for Hutson. Now McCarthy, long rink width, finds his man Tuck over the line. Tuck now to the far corner, gets grabbed there by Felton. Peterson jumps in. The Terriers now jump it back to the point. Hutson keeps it moving for Gallagher here. Hutson center point, looking. Backhand down to Gallagher. Gallagher to the slot. He had Hutson. The puck just rolled off of the heel of his stick.
Great read.
Hutson was locked and loaded there, and now we got a whistle. Face-off is one back.
Look at them pivoting right back in this ring. Almost a 1-3-1.
Immediately, like watching defensive backs take their drops. Phillips shifting in over the line, played it to the middle. Phillips hustles to get it right back. Phillips now has control. Circles high. Deals it for Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson gets it back. Brown with a slapper and whistled it wide. Had the look they wanted there, and the man triggering that they wanted.
You had Brown coming from behind, goal line extended to out to that grade A right there to the bumper area. Lane Hutson, of course, saw him right away.
Phillips lead, springs Brown, but the puck rolls. Checked by Leppinen. Looking to elude Leppinen. Brown then is felled, and now a jump the other way. Jeffries with a wrister save. Rebound save by Leppinen. 2 stops there and a big rebound that came all the way out, but Comesso with a good recovery to stop the second one. Jeffries with a shot there, puck deflected and a goal.
There's a replay here. Terriers are in a good defensive position right here. Work it down low. Yeah, it just took a bounce off his. Oh, it hit the post, it looked like, it came back out. That's why Drew didn't see it. Yep. They knew it took a weird bounce.
And now the Warriors looking to jailbreak the other way. Right back up over the line. Esselin met with resistance there and turned it over. Like it's chipped in by Quinn Hutson from center. Warriors looking to regroup. O'Brien picks the pocket of Brown. Drops it back for Quinn Hutson to the net and smothered by Olis. He'll get a face-off on the stalemate there in deep in the Merrimack zone. Forsmark into the BU zone. McCarthy is back to play it, trying to work away from the forecheck, and now lost it to Forsmark.
There you go, skate.
And now Lane Hutson looking to lead the rush. Right side to Kaplan. Kaplan cuts to the middle. Deals it far side. Pass was behind the intended receiver there. Wilmer. And now it's an opening in front. And a save by Comesso, and he'll hang on for his defense. Bookman. Ran a long stretch from Messner, couldn't connect. Comesso out to play it. Played around, but right on the path, and a goal from the half wall.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Drew tried to handle the puck behind the net, threw it around the wall. Pass missed. Didn't get back to the net in time. They just threw it up, pucks to the net, right?
Dennison deals it up into the BU zone. Lane Hutson circles back. Going to make a long stretch here to brother Quinn, and Dennison steps in front of that pass at the red, right in front of the Merrimack bench. Tuck shifts back. Deals it to Hutson. Hutson giving it back to Tuck. It glanced off him, but right into the path, fortunately, of O'Brien. O'Brien rolling up high. Goes to the far circle. Hutson in front. Denied on the centering pass. Hutson now smothered there by Felton. Felton is able to push it away to the back wall. Tuck got involved. Bouncing puck now McCarthy. Shot in, deflected. And now it's steered by Messner. Up at the Terrier line, will drop it deep. McCarthy. Checked by Messner. Phillips now has it picked off. Shot there, gloved by Duplessis. And he hangs on. Bid there by Seifert on a try. He'll deal it in deep. Tuck to the back wall. Finds O'Brien in the far corner. O'Brien centered it to Hutson. Couldn't get the shot away. O'Brien.
That's what I'm talking about, though,
right
Brandon,
back.
right? Low to high.
Tuck.
Low to middle.
Drops it. Copeland tried to drop it in front. That puck came to the back wall and gives the Warriors a chance to clear. As it stopped there, good play by Quinn Hutson to keep right back now. Gallagher.
There you go.
He'll serve it through the middle. The Terriers trying to come with speed now. 3-on-2. Green over the line for Tuck. Tuck got a man trailing. Fensori with a wrister, and he whipped it wide. Oh, was that set up as the late trailer? Now turns it to Lane Hutson. Quickly for a shot. Stevens saved by Olas.
Nice pass, nice shot.
Brown. Gonna have to work at it. Brown clears it.
Keep this going.
Yep. McCarthy trying to wheel it ahead. Peterson got felled. Got chopped down like a tree that time. Peterson now going to work his way back. He tried to stick handle through 3 Merrimack players. That didn't work. Calverley over the Terrier line. Played it by McCarthy. Forsmark swung at it. Didn't get it very far. Peterson comes back in to quell things. Circling back defensively. Now starts to carry. As he looks at a blue and gold wall at the Merrimack line. He'll hand it off for Zabanet. Zabanet uses his speed. Good entry. Shot in, saved by Olas, and we get caught.
Offensively by the coaches. Have 2 forwards down in the front of the net.
Lane Hutson now revving back. Lane Hutson shifting up over the line. Lane Hutson pass for O'Brien. O'Brien tried to give it right back. Puck was bouncing. Too much pace on it for Wilmer. Wilmer got pulled down. Wilmer got pulled down twice. Nobody's interested. Kaplan matched up there with Crozier, former Brown Bear. And the puck is finally chipped out by the Warriors. Now an opening for Crozier. Crozier rolls it shifts it back to Wilmer. Wilmer goes back further. Lane Hutson quarterbacking it up top. Quick shot there, deflected. Wilmer to the half wall.
There you go.
Deals it back out of the circle. O'Brien and Hutson, and now Quinn Hutson holds up, gets it back to his brother. Quickly back Lane Hutson from
right
Wilmer.
In front of the net.
Quinn Hutson trying to work a screen in front. Merrimack protecting the house. Quinn Hutson now shot attempt. Didn't get much on it.
Picked his head up.
Under a half minute on the Terrier power play. As O'Brien crashes hard to the back wall, puck squirts free. You've got a Terrier down.
Yep.
Homer. Ooh. Did you see it?
No.
Was it? I guess enough. Quinn Hutson deals it back. Lane Hutson. They center it to Green and a goal! Ryan Green from the hash marks beats Olas, and the Terriers tie it. They still.
Right for replay here. Nice little high roll. Quinn Hutson holds it, gets it to his brother, over to the side, and then what happens is, you watch what happens with Green is, he goes from standing in front of the net as the puck's being moved to come out a little bit higher in that grade A area, and nobody from Merrimack moved with him. All right, 3 minutes left doing the power play. Time for more.
Lane Hutson zone, and we had a Terrier there. It was Wilmer's careened into the Terrier bench area there, right in front of the bench. Is there a call?
I don't know why the whistle blew. That's the only thing I can think.
Let's see. Tufts is conferring here. There's 3 minutes straight up and even left on the major to Dennison. Terriers coming back to tie this hockey game.
Well, Coach Borik's question is the same.
A few minutes, to say the least. Merrimack wins the face-off back. Brown goes back to the direction of Calverley.
Throw 1-3-1 at him again. They haven't adjusted yet to cover it.
Now a rink with feed here for Tuck. Tuck now charging up the near wall. Bookman thwarted him. Rare looking for an escape route. Green's got him pinned as the Terriers try to wrest that puck free. Peterson tried to go back high, and that was picked off by Calverley. Calverley trying to beat Hutson. Hutson able to engage him. And now the Terriers now for Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson finds a man on entry. Far side O'Brien. O'Brien trying to go down the far wall was denied. And the Terriers, they got plenty of time. South far wall, that didn't work. Now Lane Hutson.
Lane might be out of gas.
Shifting against Welsher. Lane Hutson away from Welsher. Cuts hard behind the cage. 20 seconds on the Terrier power play. Long stretch for Green. Green got attacked and turned it over to Zivlak.
You got Merrimack in the change here if you can turn quick.
Fensori. Hudson now looking to turn it back up through the center ice circle. Lane Hutson over the line. Hudson goes deep against Felton. Holds up. Gets it back to Green. Green's got a little daylight. Hudson up high. Gives it up to Green. Green shifting. Green goes deep. Behind the cage, they play catch. They center it to Tuck. Came through Tuck. McCarthy fakes a shot. High roll now for Wilmer. Wilmer down low, wide of the cage. Puck is popped ahead and out. And so now the Terriers looking to catch Merrimack. Up over the line comes Wilmer. Wilmer cuts to the middle. Wilmer tried to drop it down low to Tuck, was denied. Is it off? Warriors head man it up over the line. Lepinen throws it in well wide of the mark. Beat him. Jeffries. Pass came through Zivlak. Zivlak goes deep. Lane Hudson's able to shield him off. Lepinen scoops it back. Jeffries is going to pull it outside the line.
Well, they announced 3 minors, Bernie. No misconducts.
Right back, Jeffries with a shot. That one comes up off Duplessis high. And now the puck stays in for the Warriors. Jeffries in this far side looks to center it. Good play there by Lane Hutson. And now Lane Hudson's off and running the other way. Hudson up over the line. He's got Green in the middle. Hudson twists to the middle. Hudson looks. Hudson throws it to the front. Pad saved there by Olas with Green. Hudson will lug it. Right side. Pass corralled by Green. Green to the back wall. Olas stopped it there. And
managed to get a goal out of it.
Warriors are going to get a chance to clear, but Quinn Hudson says no. Quinn Hudson now jumping through to the front for Tuck. And Tuck denied. Puck now is cleared back. Final minute of the period and final minute and change of this 5-minute power play, which became a 3-minute power play with the ensuing penalty. Lane Hudson shifting over the line, drops it off. Tuck trying to burrow his way by Brown, the far right wing corner. Got a little help from Wilmer there, and now it is carried back ahead by the Warriors over the line in deep. Lane Hudson breaks the play up. Can the Terriers get one more gasp offensively here in the final half minute? A lead for Tuck. He tried to cross the line and turned it over. Puck now is behind. Hudson doesn't know where it is. That's Quinn Hudson. And it's forced back into the BU zone.
Terriers got to be careful with their sticks because we both know what happens next.
Going to get that next one. Yeah, exactly. 10 seconds left. Wilmer's got to hurry. Can they get it to the cage? 5 seconds. Wilmer pulls up. Gets it back. Lane Hudson with a shift. Shot in front of goal! Lane Hudson beats the buzzer at the end of the second period, and the Terriers claim the lead.
We say it all the time, Bernie. Such a smart player there. I think Merrimack was assuming that he wasn't going to shoot because of the clock. Was going to shoot it in a hurry because it was the clock. Held it for that extra second, and now we got to look at the clock at 0:00.
Lane Hudson, just like he was on the pond on a Sunday, that clock ticked down on the board, and the clock was ticking down in his head, I'm sure. Released it. And let's see. Did he beat the buzzer is the question.
It's a replay right here.
Let's see.
It's in.
0.5. Oh, it's in.
Yeah, that's what I...
Yep. I mean, it's in by plenty.
He holds the puck for that extra second.
Amazing.
And that's his first goal as a 19-year-old, Bernie.
That's right. Exactly. Out of the pillow. As that clock was winding down and getting himself in position to release that shot. As we watch the replay.
Here's the little head fake.
Yep.
Merrimack kind of just assumed he was going to shoot it the first time because of the clock.
0.4 seconds. They drop it, and they better drop them to the respective, I was going to say neutral corners here, as the teams head off. But the Terriers with a buzzer beater rally from 2 down to take a 3-2 lead after 2. Will be for half the season for Merrimack, trying to get themselves regrouped for the second.
That was offside.
Yeah, well offside there as the Merrimack tried to stretch the far lane, and will bring the face-off to the neutral zone. And the Terriers win this face-off back. Hutson pushes it to McCarthy. McCarthy turns it deep. First man back is Welsher. Phillips bothered him. Merrimack trying to chip it out off the wall.
Well, watch the adjustment
McCarthy
here
gets
with
it back.
Merrimack's made. When they go D to D, the defenseman who's on the side the pass is on steps right up.
Now Welsher corrals a pass and played it will zig instead of zag with Felton as defenseman. Olas was there to back it up. Terrier's now trying to buzz on the forecheck. Swept ahead and out by Welsher. Right back to the Terrier defense. Deals it into the BU zone, but quickly the Terriers come out again. Lane Hutson got to the red and offered it back. And back in, they got a man open in front. No, but Lane Hutson dives across and was able to get a piece of the shot. Oh, man. Suddenly, Merrimack had an open man weak side. We've seen that way too many times.
Going. Lane Hutson backchecking, gets in the way, makes a nice play, diving to block the puck to the weak side forward coming down and gave the foul play here.
Here they come. Fensori lugging it. Deals it left side. Lane Hutson to the middle. Tuck shifts. Gives it back. They go back now. Fensori. Wilmer. As Fensori will finally get Lane Hutson on. Wilmer. Pass misfired for Quinn Hutson. Quinn Hutson, there's a security blanket. His brother's on the ice. Lane Hutson. Wilmer playing catch with Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson mirrored. Green trying to go down low. That pass was altered defensively by the Warriors. The Warriors now crash and going to clear out this power play opportunity, it appears.
Second unit power play, never got a chance to set up.
Lane Hutson up over the line. Lane Hutson goes deep against Felton. Centers one for Green, and Green couldn't get the shot away as he got tied up. And now the Warriors coming 3-on-1 back the other way at the end of the play. And the pass was behind Grable. And now the Terriers bump it back, but too long for Tuck to start another offensive salvo.
Brock came right out of the box, jumped right into the play.
And forced back into BU territory. Lane Hutson will track it down. Hudson got slowed down there by Croce.
Got a hook, got him.
Puck cleared back, and we're going to get another visitor. And the Terriers are going to get another power play here.
That was a hook. Coach Bork's had enough of this officiating. That was a hook. You can't see it here. It's behind the play. You might see it as it comes up. There you go.
6:30 now. Fensori. Immediately they bring Lane Hutson down. He gathers it to the near circle. Back to Fensori. Lane Hutson to the middle. Now Brown. Fensori. Rister. Deflected wide. O'Brien reaches it though. And then O'Brien had it pulled away. And it's cleared up into the back and just outside the line. As Lane Hutson has to wait. Tosses it across for Fensori. Minute and a half on this power play. Fensori's going to take it himself. Drops it off to Skoog. Terriers are back in looking to set up. Lane Hutson turns it to Brown. Close quarters with Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson spills it to the near corner. Skoog. O'Brien races to get it on the far wall. Got attacked there. Fensori, though, kept it in for a moment. And now finally, the Warriors are able to clear the zone. Liebald just outfought a couple of guys along with some help there from
turn and go here.
Now the Terriers with an opportunity. Lane Hutson up over the line. Goes wide. Beats his man.
There it is.
The Tuck for the wrister block.
Oh,
Follow-up by Tuck is blocked. And then headlong Olas comes sprawling out and is able.
Terriers can, have a Lane Hutson special there.
Yep.
Bring it down the wall. Everybody overreacts to him. They follow Brown. They don't pick up Tuck, and he gets two opportunities.
Not one, but two. Wow.
Nice design. Seconds here.
Plenty of time. Imperative to win the faceoff. Going to have Tuck. It's going to take it, actually. Tuck against Capone. Off the draw. Puck comes to the near corner. Felton.
Somebody's stick went flying.
Yeah. Brown to the wall. And he's just trying to eat it there. Terriers are trying to free it up. He runs some valuable time down. But now it comes back where Lane Hutson has a chance to play it. Lane Hutson quietly carries down near side, drops it to Wilmer. Wilmer for Quinn Hutson. Quinn Hutson looks, takes a look at his brother, gives it up to his brother, Lane Hutson, through traffic, kicked away by Olas.
I want to see Green right in that spot where I want him in the bumper.
Green keeps it in, deals it for Wilmer. Wilmer gets it back. Little daylight here. Lane Hutson looks, shifts, Wrister deflected up and past the cage. Merrimack is back to full strength. Green,
Bang.
slapper by
nice
Quinn
play.
Hutson. Just fired wide. Tuck wheels it to Wilmer. Centered all the way through. And have a stick down there to be able to.
Yeah, it was Green right where I want him, Bernie.
Yep. Lane Hutson comes all the way back in behind his leap holds on the draw against O'Brien. Puck comes back. Brown through traffic. Deflected.
Boy.
Oh, man.
Hit the post.
That was an anxious moment. Terriers now regroup. O'Brien for Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson circles the hold. Looks to restart. Throws it all the way up. How did he do that? He finds Tuck just inside the line. Tuck gets spilled in the near corner. Tuck, though, occupies his man as we're coming down toward a minute. Quinn Hutson back. McCarthy, great job to keep hold, but the Terriers keep it in once, twice, and it's finally outside the line. Right the way back up the ice. Jeffries, though, comes clear. Jeffries now looks to circle the cage, has possession, sends it back here for Felton. Felton got forced out of the zone by Lane Hutson. Felton carries in, drop for Jeffries. Wrister is blocked by Phillips. Puck is cleared. Touched now by Felton. Yeah, certainly looked it. And they say no. Capone's pass was knocked away. Now a jump here for Capone. It came wide, but he still has possession. Capone will throw it all the way back off.
3-on-3.
Oh, yeah. Now Lane Hutson's going to try it. Seen this movie before. Lane Hutson over the line, left side. Carries. Looks again. Gives it up to Green. Green with a little toe drag move. Green in front, met with resistance finally. And now Bookman trying to beat the Terriers back up the other way. Green, though, able to knock the puck off his stick.
3 freshmen on
now looks to restart the Terriers back. Up at the line now, Quinn Hutson. Holds. Up high. Twists. They're back in Barrington, Illinois again. Little street hockey. Lane Hutson, stick handling, shifting back at the far point.
Yeah, that's it. Take it out. Just
pull it out. Yep.
You need your forwards to change.
Lane Hutson will play traffic cop here, carrying back in deep.
Now you need a sudden burst of speed. There you go. Skoog, Brown.
Headman's left side. Up over the line. Forsmark twists. Lane Hutson bothering him. And now it turns over. And now a jump back the other way. Here comes O'Brien to the backhand. Oh, deflected away. Ola's just got a piece of it. And now Forsmark right back with 20 seconds. He dances to the middle. Gives it up to Jeffries.
Not a penalty on Lane Hutson.
Lane Hutson, delayed call with 10 seconds left. They get it back to Brown. Brown with a shot that rings wide. 5 seconds left. Brayer down low. They center one. Bouncing puck. Shot in front of the goal.
2 seconds. 2/10. 1/10 of a second.